That's good that it's perfect timing for Tracy. The two things I made sure I'm not doing tonight. Hi, Tracy. With the storm outside, I do have a UPS, so if power goes out, I have a minute to shut all my crap down. But I'm gonna stay away from any, like from TMP, and that was why I'm not role playing either. Is if we do have a power problem, I don't want to be in the middle of anything. Darn it. So we'll just get some driving in with some traffic and see what I can hit. Hopefully you had a good day today, Tracy. See what we can get into. I think when we left here, oh, see, I was like, you know what? I just was like, I think Tracy's ready now, so now it's time to stream, even though I said I wasn't. Oh, there's nothing really from Dollar General right there, huh? Okay, Bakersfield. I'm liking Bakersfield. Oh, Jackson, Wyoming. We can go up north. Hey! Oh, Olympia and a bunch of curves that will really piss me off. And TVs. Project earlier, so I'm thinking I'm going to go back to my Star like it after night. Yes, and what is on the dinner agenda? You know, I don't go to Nevada a lot, so let's take this job here from Tuku to Winnemucca. I don't know. I guess I've been there. I mean, I've been to every place. It just depends on what quesadillas tonight, huh? Well, you should just make enough just in case again, right? Huh. I guess it was raining when I signed off on this server last night. Alright. Now I gotta see, I finished the night in TMP last night with no traffic. Now I gotta get used to traffic again. Keep me on my toes. Quesadillas is always a good option.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right. Keep left, and then turn
I know
right.
Dig is already offline, so no walkie-talkie. No CBN.
Turn left.
Have you talked to Afterlife today? Is he able to lift his arms?
You have arrived at your destination.
Burritos last night. Oh, that's a good option. It is such a we're doing Nevada, right? Yeah, as you well know, it's such a weird oddity for me and the life that I lead of having to do meal prep and all that stuff. But I do actually look forward to, right now I don't have the patience for it, like when I do have to do that stuff. But I look forward to maybe, you know, when I retire and all, of when you have all the time in the world of like doing meal prep and that type of stuff. But then I'll probably do it and then I'll be like, oh my god, this is terrible. All right, we will make a fuel stop somewhere on this trip. And it's shredded cheese. It's some good shredded cheese too, huh? That's always good. So in my youth, you know, when I was, oh, it's OMG's. Look, she distracted me so much right there that I just rammed against a fence because OMG's lady. My world just got happy. How are you? Yeah, look at that. She screwed me up. She's so proud of me that, yeah, she's so proud of me that I provide for our family with driving trucks.
Turn right.
Well, I was just talking about how much you and I enjoy our meal prep, OMJ. Oh, we're just gonna get gas right up here, probably.
Go straight.
And I keep talking about when I retire that, you know, maybe then I'll enjoy it. Which I probably won't. I'll just fuel up right here.
Get
Yeah.
ready to turn right.
Dude, you know I will never leave Nebraska
Finding a new route.
once that map comes out. I might exclusively drive in Nebraska. And at every McDonald's, I'm going to slow down to see if you're pissed off. Yeah, it's a I'm going to just have to work forever, I guess. OMJ's lady knows how much I want to work forever. Oh, so you were talking about shredded cheese, Tracy. So, when I was a teenager, oh man, I get the SpaghettiOs, and you get that block cheddar cheese, and you shred block cheddar cheese over that. Oh boy, safety. Good thing he wasn't here a minute ago when OMJ's lady distracted me. All right, let's go to Nevada, but not Vegas. Sorry, everybody. We can do a Vegas run at some point, so that way. How the hell do you get out of here? Is there an exit over here? Okay, we're not going out this way. Oh, hello, microphone. I think Afterlife activated that microphone to see if it would distract me or if I would stay a safe driver. Actually, Afterlife, I'm glad you popped in. I asked, Tracy can vouch for this. I asked if she had heard from you today to make sure that you could move your arms after your Beat Saber. But yeah, once Nebraska comes out, I will slow down when I have the mods on with like real stores. I am going to slow down at every McDonald's and look for John. Beef saver. My beautiful wife, I do not know what you speak of. Oh, Beat Saber. My wife is not a gamer. Yes, Afterlife played Beef Saver. He saved beef. Beef Saver is you know, there was a bunch of beef. Oh, thank you so much to see you, beautiful. I miss you. Thank you for stopping by, and please come in again and talk with other gamers, about different games that you have no idea the concept of, because that's entertaining. Thank you for doing that. I thought that she was referencing my SpaghettiOs with the shredded cheese. A food judge, so SpaghettiOs, shredded block cheddar cheese on top of it. Yeah. Or sometimes me and yes, OMJ's lady, we don't do this one, but you get mushrooms and pepperoni and you know, some more shredded cheese and everything. All right, sounds good, Tracy. And you know, doctor up some Helios. Oh, thank God you guys cannot see my side mirrors. I might have just cut somebody off. I mean, I definitely did in Afterlife. Doctored up Helios is a good thing too. I was gonna look at the map. We're not gonna do it right now. We haven't done that one in a long time. Yes. So Tracy's having cheese quesadillas this evening. She will make enough in case we drive near her area. John, what will you serve once Nebraska is available for us to drive there and have everybody in the truck stop by? What will you be just working something in the smoker? It runs this for everyone. Oh, I don't. OMJ's lady, are you still here? I want to tell her about last night. I'll give her a minute. If not, I know she was going to head out. She can only handle watching me so long. She unfortunately has to watch me way more than any of you. But what would be the go-to runs? Like okay, runs, but would like, is there like the specialty that you'd be like, this is what I want to get everybody from Runza? Like the premium Runza sandwiched. I have to remember to tell her about Sicky's Garage. The cheese Runza. So is this like cheese just on bread? I mean, I thought it was a sandwich place. Oh, well, I'll get this on the highway. I mean, is it just like a grilled cheese sandwich, basically? So a standard Runza is ground beef, onion, cabbage, and seasonings. I mean, it does sound good. You know. Okay, so some people get it plain with no cheese. So you're suggesting the ground beef, onion, cabbage, seasonings with cheese. I really thought in Nebraska corn was the only option. Shows what I know. I did not, I'm partly Polish descent. I did not have a lot of Polish meal, like pierogies and stuff, but the stuffed cabbage, gołąbki. Oh, my grandmother, I missed that. I've not had that in a long time. A plain Runza, so his go-to cheese Runza. Swiss cheese mushroom Runza sounds pretty good. So was it a cheese Runza? Are they giving you American cheese? Do you have a choice of cheese? Okay, cheese runs as American cheese. What about throwing some like diced tomatoes on it, John? How would that go? Sounds like with ground beef and stuff, that some like diced tomatoes would be good. I have so many questions about Runza. I mean, we've only... Hey, goes well. We just started on the road. The weather outside sucks, so I wasn't going to stream, but we're just going to play, like, you know, on the... Not on a multiplayer server or anything. Spicy Jack runs a Southwest Cheeseburger, runs a barbecue bacon. Okay, barbecue bacon, yeah. And John, is this kind of like a... like fast food-ish, where they make it rather quickly? Like I don't know, let's say like a Five Guys type of deal. So they do burgers as well. How are you tonight, Ghost? Now, is it in like on a hamburger bun, or you know, like in a hero sub hoagie roll combo with fries or anything like that? We're getting runs of education tonight. Thank you, John, for being my entertainment. What you're gonna play tonight? It is pouring and windy tonight up here.
Keep right.
I should not be looking up at what John just typed when I'm about to go around a curve like that. Then Afterlife gets to side tape me. So similar to a pierogi? So it's not a sandwich? I'm just more confused and intrigued. Let's see, is Ghost gonna play Tarkov tonight or Tarkov tonight? Yeah. Hey, so Ghost, are you still playing at Albion Online? You were playing a hell of a lot of that for a while. That was one of like the most games for you, a game that you went to, but you know, for a while.
Keep right. And then exit right. Exit right. Keep left. And then turn left.
Should I? Oh, good, green light, because I don't know if I was gonna stop.
Turn left.
You put a pick in the food channel? All right. Here, let me just take my hands off the steering wheel and look at that. It finally. You played that for a long time, man. I was always intrigued in that game, yet never tried it. I don't know why I would always be interested, but then be like, nah. And 550 for a while. Oh look, I'm live, everybody. The hell did that come from? I've been on for 22 minutes. Way to be on top of it, Stream Elements. Oh, maybe this one is telling you I was live yesterday. Yeah, no, you were on that one for a while. I always, I don't know what was about that. I would always just say, nah, never mind. And Afterlife, by the way, I'm glad that your arms are okay there. When you play Beef Saver. That's great, my wife. My wife legitimately would not know what Beef Saber is, so. That wasn't even her trying to be funny. It's hard going back and forth between traffic and that. Yeah, see the PvP part, because I think that's why I never did it, Ghost. And I think a lot of that has to do with, I just view PvP in general as that assholes just grief you. I think what intrigued me too at the time is like you could basically play it on anything. I learn more and more. I'm not a mobile gamer. Even my Steam Deck, I don't use a ton. I'm still laughing at Beef Saver. Thank God, and by the way, with the Beef Saver, thank God it was my wife didn't understand Beef Saver, because I was like, is she talking about something that we do or like some meal we make and I'm not remembering it and I'm about to get in trouble? Afterlife, I don't think has played it today, but he did say that he could move his arms, so that's a good sign. That happened. I remember. I know a lot of people, like way back when Wii first came out, and like the Wii bowling and everything, and there were people like the next day that I remember they would like couldn't figure out why they were so sore, and it was because they we bowled for so much. Now Johnny has bowled a 300 game in bowling. He actually has done that. I wonder if he ever did that in Wii. Yeah, so you got a 300 in Wii bowling as well? Now, John, my understanding is, because I'm not a bowler, if you bowl a 300 game, there is a ring. Yeah, I know you didn't. So that there's like a ring that you can get. Yeah, I'm terrible at bowling. You have done that Afterlife? Not after Beat Saber. Yeah, so you do have the ring. Now, I am a terrible bowler that, you know, if I bowl 150, it's a good day. There was one time that maybe my friendship with Johnny and like he was through me. And I started out with my family. Shame my wife's still not here. And I had my first 5 frames were strikes. And I'm not a good bowler. And it was 5 frames, boom, 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 boom. And then I went back to my normal. Johnny had to go. I guess there was a milkshake machine working or something. And he left. I don't want, especially your first time, the pressure when you get in those late frames. So the ring, like, so there's a bowling alley when you do that? Do they give you like a form, you know, and certify that you just did that?
Keep left, and then turn left.
I don't even know how I knew about the ring.
Turn left.
Yeah. I mean, I can imagine how nerve-wracking that would be, man. Anybody want to go to Ned's? And that's the thing too with bowling. Like I said, I am not a bowler, but you know, yes, the technique and all is there, but man, I mean, I can't imagine the pressure you felt. So you fill out forms now, and like, does the local association or your bowling alley, like, they certify it? So Afterlife, you said you've bowled a 300 as well? Wii, you've done it. Wow. Now, does Nintendo offer you a plastic ring? Oh, so yeah, so they got to make sure it's like legit and like the lane was proper set and all. I can see that. Now, John, I know you bowl sometimes now. So you have? I'm assuming you have your own ball and shoes and stuff too. Note in Afterlife, I went through
right,
that red light
and then
cautiously.
turn right.
Yeah, I used to bowl a while.
Turn right.
I bowled a 300 in Nintendo bowling with a Game Shark code. Not true either, but my shoulder shot, but it's actually from my teenage years. Wiffle ball. Wiffle ball did me in. You take that hollow ball and you're trying to throw it as hard as you can and spin it, and you're not using proper mechanics. Was there a bowling one on the Super Nintendo, huh?
Keep right, and then turn right.
I remember, like, I mean, back in the Atari 2600, like in television I had, and it was the coolest damn thing in the world with that in television football, where you had the playbook. When you think about the late 70s gaming, to have a playbook is pretty amazing when you think about it. When I was a kid, so I didn't even understand plays as much. All right, we're in Colorado, everybody.
Go straight.
We're gonna go straight. I didn't know there was a bowling one on Super Nintendo. My brother, who's 12 and a half years younger than I am, man, he that Game Shark, man, that was a big deal for him. That's one hell of an arcade site. Uh-oh. I guess we're gonna stop. I was gonna go around them, but I'm like, let me actually like follow rules for a second. That's right, we're hauling forklifts. I should try and challenge myself one time and like do a complete run. I don't know if I could say I abide by all the traffic laws, but I won't go through red lights. I don't know if I could do it. So long, sucker. You know, bowling a perfect game and even Wii bowling is not easy. Okay, we're cutting through. We're almost into Nevada. or Utah actually. These adaptive high beams option they have now is really nice.
Go straight.
But this lighting mod that Dig told me to put on, you don't need as much as vanilla. About 600, under 650 miles to go. 4:30 in the morning game time, so the sun will be rising soon. And welcome to Utah. We got some forklifts, right? That's kind of hard to see in the dark, huh? I can see though that over this direction that you can start seeing the peak of the sun starting to come up there.
Go straight. Keep right. And then turn right.
Look at me once again, kind of following rules.
Turn right.
This is what it feels like to stop in this game. Oh, what the hell, man? I didn't know I was gonna be really waiting. We got forklifts to deliver, damn it. This person over here, man, they like to have fun. It's in game. It's 5 in the morning. They're already out there in the vertible. Not a bad. Oh no, we're in Utah now. Maybe they came out. I didn't look to see if they were Colorado plates. Yeah, see, the plates were definitely Colorado, yes. I'm so used to when I get on Truckers MP just basically staying on highway. So I get on these other roads with traffic and everything, and it's like, whoa, I actually gotta like drive? Oh, look at this. This would be pretty right there. Heading east. Right on the border though, John, so they could be high. Stay in this. Let's go out one more gear. I do 80, but inevitably I'm going to be right behind that vehicle. There's the hole. The hole in the rock. Don't know if anybody's been there. We can oh, wait a minute, I got some. Uh-oh. I guess I'm slowing down. Look at me. I'm still looking. I'm doing it. Oh, no. Never mind. We're going to get into the... This is the jammer lane. We're going to get in here for a minute.
Recomputing.
But we'll signal, you know.
Route.
All right. I'll stop. Damn bus, I can't see the can't see the damn traffic light. Up, and then I just stalled it because I lifted my foot off the clutch. This is why we don't stop. Then I gotta do all this work. Recomputing. This handy. This handy. This is the Twitch lane for when you're streaming. I think that's the rule on all the on roads. Oh, whoa, dude! Did you guys see that? Where the hell's Afterlife now? That wasn't me not being safe. He's only around when I do something. That's a clipboard on that dude. I kept us all safe though. John, I saw your text, your post, with Sunken Land, how it sounds like it's close. I think it's gonna have a ways to go, but I think it'll be fun to mess around with a little bit. So thank you for looking into that.
Keep left, and then turn left.
Oh, I was ready to start flying, and whoa. Man. This is why Jammer doesn't drive with traffic. Jesus. What the? I just like the idea of like the underwater exploration part.
Turn left.
Though I played a little bit on my own just to see it, and man, it was just like scrap metal city for a little while. Look, bus. These forklifts need to be delivered. Yes, Johnny Trotto. That is true. More servers than players. Sunken Land Ghost. They're getting ready to have dedicated servers for that. It's like kind of like Waterworld, the terrible movie where you kind of, but like the water levels went up, and so like you go underwater to salvage, and there'll be like buildings and stuff. Yeah, the Waterworld one, yeah. No, yeah. Oh, that movie's so bad. That was a massive budget on that movie too.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit
There
right.
are those movies, Ghosts, that are technically terrible movies or like not well received movies that, you know, you end up loving. I have one that it wasn't like a Waterworld type of budget or anything, but there's that movie with Justin Long, Accepted, where he makes up the fake college or whatever. That's like one of my we always have those go-to movies that we'll watch anytime. I was like Jonah Hill before he was Jonah Hill. And Tremors, yeah, there's another one, yeah. There's a lot of those movies that you watch. Then there's some of those movies that when you're younger you really enjoyed, and then you put it on and you're like, oh man, I can't wait, and then you're like, well, my god, this movie actually is terrible. The cable channels like HBO and all on YouTube TV lately have had like Mannequin and Mannequin 2. First Mannequin, okay, it's still bad, but you know, that second one, oh my god. Then there's those movies you watch like in the 80s or whatever that you now watch and you're like, oh my god, like they couldn't make that. It's like Revenge of the Nerds, man. There's like, in today's world, man, that is not, there's a lot of things that people would not view as acceptable. Damn it. Why are they slowing down for? Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of them like that. Oh my god, man, these guys are killing me. That's always, like, there are certain people that love retro games. That's always been my viewpoint on retro games too. I was talking to a friend of mine that I worked with the other day who he'll keep playing them, but there are so many retro games that you are like, oh my god, I can't, this is great, I get to play this again. And then you play it for a few minutes, like 5-10 minutes, and the nostalgia's there, and you're like, oh yes. And then eventually you're like, compared to games nowadays, you're like, this sucks. That's why I tend to not go to retro. Golden Axe? They're doing a remake of that? Actually, I wonder if John got, because John loves Atari, did he get the, I gotta ask him if he got the Atari, the HDMI one or whatever? Like, I have an arcade cabinet in my home. It's got like Dig Dug and Pac-Man and Ms. Pac-Man and Mappy, and I play it here. The Game Station Pro, not the 26. I don't even know what the Game Station Pro is. Whoa, dude! I don't think there was a turn signal there. I love Sega for a while, but that's like I was heavily into sports games. But I mean, I would play Sonic and that stuff too. I remember like years ago with the Xbox 360. And if you had like Xbox Magazine or whatever, you get the disc with the demos. I used to get that every month, and I would play every demo just to check it out, even if it was something that I was like not gonna really be into. There's certain things like with Xbox, like I think back, like wasn't it 1 versus 100 or whatever was one of the big things they did, and that was really cool, and then they gave up on it. I'd kick my speed up, but I know in a minute I'm going to catch these other cars. I just was fearful with Truckers MP tonight with if I lose power and all, I don't want to glitch out. I remember when I was like getting older, teenager and early 20s, like I thought working at Blockbuster would be the coolest job in the world. I never worked there, but I thought it'd be the coolest job in the world. Don't know why I thought it was cool. I guess because that way, you know, you can rent movies and games maybe easier. I don't know why I thought it was cool. And I didn't think it would be really a hard job because you just had to put shit back on shelves. It probably did suck, but you know, a lot of things don't seem like a bad job when you're not doing it. All right, we might need to use the magical middle lane. Oh, it's going away. All right, I've been behaving for the most part. We've been actually kind of following rules for a little bit. I mean, you can't expect me to follow the rules the whole time.
Keep right.
I like to have Johnny more servers than players. Oh, really? And the mods, man, that's been the hardest thing for you with Ascended. All my dinosaurs are probably dead. I probably starved them to death. Johnny plays the Sarah McLachlan music when he talks to me about Ark. Okay, on our way to Salt Lake City. I still will probably end when I normally do tonight, but I actually, thanks to the weather, don't have an alarm tomorrow morning. So what does that mean? That means I'll still go to bed early. Forgot to turn it off the other day after putting in the element. By the way, John, even though I used Nitrado, and did have to help me a little bit, but I mean, to be proud of me, I set it up with mods and everything. I did it.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Oh, oopsies.
Exit right.
Yeah. I mean, I had to help a YouTube and did bother Dig a little bit. And then it was maddening because Dig wasn't able to connect, but it was because of his profile. Because I was like, I'm connecting, I don't understand. But yeah, FileZilla, got some mods. I think Nitrado, when I did it, they probably made me confirm 6 times because they knew it was me. They're like, are you sure? All right, really? Are you sure you're doing this? Are you sure you don't want one of your friends to do it for you?
Keep left.
Like, this is Jammer, correct? But it's no Johnny Trotto. But I thought about it, it's like, even for you to host the game, you know, like if we bought it, like, you know, even on sale with the DLC and everything, you know, it's cheaper to do the server than the Trotto one. Okay, we're all getting there. Oh. Just trying to mimic what it looks like outside for me. God, yeah. You know, and I will knock Sims because it is with all that DLC and it's ridiculous. But, you know, the one thing I think about, like, if you get... The problem is if you get into a game late. It's like, you know... Well, John... So, Ghost... John has a PC that he hosts a lot of games. So, that's more for him. Like me with Nitrado, I'm just paying for a certain number of slots. You know, and their specs for, you know, I tell them what game I want to do. But with games with lots of DLCs, if you get in early, then you're just paying, like, you know, with Truck Sim, like, I own all these DLCs on both Euro and ATS. And but I've been buying the DLCs when they come out for the most part, right? So yes, the cost is there, but if you look at it that way, when it comes out, it's, you know, 13 to 17 bucks at the time. Now, if when you add it all together, yes, the math is there. That's the problem with like The Sims or some other games that way, where you, if you're like, oh, I want all the DLC, and you're like, holy crap. Hey, D. Casper, thank you for the follow. I'm reading what Ghost had before that. Welcome. Hope you're having an enjoyable evening. So like, yeah, so Ghost, so like John loves to host a ton of servers in his home. But he doesn't play Truck Sim, so I wasn't gonna buy all the stuff for him and then put on something when I could, you know, do that. But welcome, D. Casper. I think Tracy is making peace quesadillas for everybody. Yeah, well, a Truck Sim I definitely do. I have a weakness. Yeah, I'm in this mess too with wind and rain. Tonight we had a foot of snow 2 days ago, and now 2 to 4 inches of rain. I have a weakness, Ghost, that if it's a game that I'm playing, I want it all. And like this is different, but like some games with DLC, it's like I never touch the goddamn DLC. I never get to it. Like if it's a like RPG or something like that. But I have this weird freaking thing where it's like I feel like I need. Whoa, Tracy. You know, like where I see something that's like, you know, The Sims. You know, I tried The Sims a few times. It just feels like work to me. Yeah, and I shouldn't, Ghost. I know I'm not gonna play it. And I still am like, oh, but I need it. Fallout 3, I played all the DLC of that. But The Sims, you know, I tried multiple times. I don't know. I become like my work life where I try and, or my real life, and like I'm always just worried. Like, oh my God, I gotta cook. I gotta eat. Oh my God, I gotta pee. I gotta. It just. For me, it felt like work. Yes. That's become a lot more challenging, Tracy. I have a lot of games that way. And schedules then get in the way, and it just doesn't end up happening. Yeah, I have those too. I never want to. It's a game where you never want to do the math. Now, the thing with if you play a game, like, and you're into it, and you put a lot of hours into it, you know, now, I mean, compared to a lot of people in my trucking company, I don't even have a lot of hours. But, like, I don't know, Euro, I have 300. Here I have, like, 700 hours in ATS, right? If you even add all the DLCs that I bought, which I own every one of them, and do that math, still the cost per hour for my entertainment is actually low.
Go straight.
How do we slow down so much for? Yeah, I've gotten better with that, Ghost, now. I don't bite as easily now. I don't think John. I don't know if John's still here. I'm trying to remember what game it was. Oh shit! I didn't mean to do that. It was the last one I did. It's a survival game. John played a decent amount of it, but I was the only one I think really. Damn it! What was it? Icarus. Thank you, John. Yes. That was probably the last one where I was like, yeah, I'll buy this to play with John. And then I did a few times, but I almost didn't even buy Ark Ascended, which John is gonna now unfollow me. But yeah, because Icarus, you played a decent amount on, John. But that's probably the last one. I wouldn't include Ark Ascended because I would have played that probably. Icarus was the last one where it was like, oh, I could play with John. But we have those. I know John played with his sons, but like, what was it, The Forest or something? John was one of those. We bought with the intention to play together and then never. I think in Icarus, I don't even think I built a home. I just stayed at your place, didn't I?
Go straight.
Hit one of my little 3x3. Cryofall, yeah, we did play that one a little bit. Rust, I did. The other three I do not own. Rust, I remember Didge had a lot of good ideas with Rust. We had a John Didge and I, we had a brief fun moment with 7 Days to Die, but then that died before. I remember Cryofall though. It can be Switzerland, that's it. See, John and I, who play, you know, like playing with Didge, is the problem. Didge has a lot more gaming time that we do. So what we run into a lot of times is, I didn't do anything right there, Tat. I just wanted to take a break for a minute, just stretch. Yep, sorry, just wanted to stretch. I don't know how the hell I clipped that. What the hell was I saying? Oh, so, you know, he has a lot more time than we do. So what happens is, we get it, you know, we get in the game when we can play, and you know, Didge has already had, you know, 9 hours. I'm actually certified in the state of Nevada Afterlife to be a guardrail tester. They want to make sure so this way other people are safe, that sometimes I bang into them. My badge is right there. I'm not a good PvP player myself, Tracy. That's not how I'm built. Oh, I sped up. This AI's tricky sometimes. They slow down and they speed up. I'm gonna do my fun thing. I'll get that echo going. If I'm doing PvP, it's called I'm losing too, because I'm terrible.
Go straight.
Yeah, and see, Tracy, like Rust is a game that's really PvP. Yeah. I remember, it's France or in Switzerland for you. I mean, I remember, like, I used to, and I did have some good times with it, but I feel like I used to, like, force myself to play Call of Duty. Because I had friends and they play it and all.
And then exit right.
And it's like, I don't know if I mean, I enjoyed being with my friends.
Exit right.
Oh, dude. Afterlife, tell me that was my fault. That was not my fault. The dude stopped on a highway. Thank you, Afterlife. No citation on that one. But like, you know, I look back and I'm like, I almost forced myself into playing that.
Turn right.
Because I was terrible at it. So it was like, it was just, you know, run out, die, repeat. Yeah. Damn Crown Vic.
Get ready to turn left.
Thank you, Casper. Like, you know, I don't drive with traffic a lot. I generally am on TMP, but man almighty. Like, I think John enjoyed it a little bit more than me, but John is around my skill level with those shooters.
Turn left. Turn left.
I can't believe Afterlife gave me a break on that one. It's normally very harsh. All right, do I want to be terrible at backing in? Oh, then I'm not messing with that. Sometimes I do, not this time. You're on that blanket again?
Finding a new route.
Finding a new route. We're here. Finding a new route. Finding a new GPS. Take that. Alrighty. Okay, we can do, oh my god. You want to talk about Afterlife? If I do that route, you better have a lot of pieces of paper on that safety clipboard, because that right there is not going to end well. All right, maybe we'll do that one. Oh, nuts. I don't think there's enough paper in the world for Afterlife on that one. Well, we just went that direction. Maybe I'll do it just to do it. it's not worth it for 798 miles. 24 inches. So what would be like for you to do a standard size blanket? What would you typically view as a standard size, or do you like to make them oversized? The trailer still behind me? Good. No. Well, yeah. Well, I didn't do that route anyway. It wasn't for the amount of miles it was going to be, in the length of time it would have taken me because of those roads. Wasn't worth it. So we'll go to Newport, Oregon. Oh, look. Oh, you don't have your. I was about to put the hazards on to show you I'm prepared there after, like, but you threw your paper out the window. Good thing you have your paper out the window. I bet you I don't take this right and I end up, Hey, Max, how are you? We'll probably gonna screw this up right here, by the way, everybody. If I'm going for a baby blanket 3x3. Oh, I definitely, because I'm not paying attention, so now I'm really... So just, you basically just make it based off of the yarn. I'll tell you what, he almost wrote me a ticket for. I almost hit that truck because I was too busy looking up at what you were writing. Hope you're doing well this evening, Max. You missed a car, just stop in the middle of our highway. Thank you, though. Yes, Afterlife did litter. That's still causing you a problem? That is true. I'm actually kind of paying Afterlife off right now to not side tape me. It's in my nature right now because Sopranos have been on a lot on HBO because it's the 25th anniversary, so I've been watching a lot of episodes. So, you know, I gotta grease the guy so he gives me a break. I can't believe Sopranos is 25 years old. It's older than Max. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing was worse than when OSHA actually visited my stream when Tracy was being unsafe and power washing.
Keep right.
Yeah. Yeah, Johnny created an account that was like OSHA. I mean, she did have like the ladder kind of balancing on the peak of a roof. That was a fun time, Tracy, when we did it that time. Cleaning balls in the bathroom. Oh yeah, I mean, what could go wrong with balancing a ladder on the peak of a of a roof? And then on top of that, as you climb even higher up, and then you're higher up, and then taking a hose with a pressure washer. Why the fuck did I just slow down? What the blue hell? Actually, I think there's a lot of weight this load. So that's the one thing in pressure wash system. The amount of yes, I am. No, it could carry it. It's just it's going uphill and. I'm not one of those. I play a ton of this game, but I never. Yeah, sometimes my weakness is not paying attention to that stuff, Ghost. We just make sure we go downhill everywhere. Problem solved. And this is, I think it's like 39,000 pounds on. Driving this Max for a little bit because I'm normally in the Peterworth or the thank you, Max. I don't have water. Now Max is making me do things while I drive. We're good there. I have some iced tea on me. We'll take a sip after I get around this curve so we don't kill everybody. $25, Jesus. Yeah, power wash the sim, you're really you're just jumping things and all. I'm better at drinking water at my house with the thing. She got mad at you last time you did put your parkour in everywhere. So Tracy, do you have the DLCs for that? Because the reviews aren't great on them. I didn't buy them, you know. Yeah, I have that here at the where I work. You know, when I live where I work, but I'm just lazy with it. You know, at the house I have the fridge with the filtered water and everything and ice. I like it really cold too, so I don't have an ice machine where I work. Like in another map after. Oh, without a ladder? My one thing with power wash sometimes is like you'll be done a job, you cannot see for the life of you where the hell that last little piece of dirt is, and you just keep washing this damn thing. Open. Santa's Workshop, I did do that one. You got the flood warning? Yeah, I have a Casper. I think it's like 2 to 4 inches. The winds tonight's the big concern too. You don't have the SpongeBob one. Yeah. Yeah, but sometimes you spray it and play and it doesn't go away. Yeah, I did the Santa's Workshop. That's the only one of the extras that I did. And then in the main game, the Ferris wheel one, man, gee. And I'm not a fan of the ancient statues. The hand one was a pain in the ass because you had to go underneath into the hand. And 75? Oh, I think we're getting winds like, I don't know, 20 to 30 with gusts to 50. And the campus I work on, we lose power all the time. Okay, we're getting ready to get on 78. Yeah, I like, so if when I can't find a spot, I'll use the tight nozzle, but it kind of spins a little bit. 30 to 40 with 55. Yeah, so similar. Oh, I gotta turn, everybody. Hold on. Oh, look at that. Like a professional right there. And here it started out as snow around 1, and then it was kind of ice for a while. Oh, there's a turn signal. That instance, though, I think the citation for no turn signal was better than Jammer slams into 15 people because he didn't properly. I love this adaptive cruise control, but sometimes it does things I don't understand. Just slowed me down for no reason. I don't think I have the speed limiter on. It's for TMP. I just put it on 80 and go. Like the reason I didn't go on that tonight is just because if I lose power, I don't want to have to deal with that. Being stuck in who knows where. Yeah, do you have a shifter, Max? So when I play Euro, it's just automatic. Yeah. I'm not, for as much as I play this, I'm not good with like, oh, you should use this engine with this and that. But with one of the updates now, they have the adaptive high beams. They have an adaptive cruise control too. So like I could be going 80 and sit on cruise. And if I catch up to the vehicle in front of me, it will slow down within like 60 feet. I think I have it set. So that way, like for somebody who doesn't drive with traffic a ton, if I'm not paying attention, I don't end up slamming into anybody. But it's like it's slowing me down to 44 miles an hour right now. I don't know why. Maybe I should actually look up about it. Uh-oh, my older daughter's texting me. That's always not comforting as a father when they're away. They probably could just be like, hey, you're awesome. Yeah, it's nice, but maybe I gotta learn to better. Oh, she wants to eat. She wants to meet me somewhere for dinner sometime. All right, somebody else pay attention to the road for a minute. Well, especially you don't want to get race miles, so that's why I always... Did anybody volunteer to be watching the road while we have paying attention? Well, no, thank you. I told one of you guys to watch the road. And one of my daughters trumps our safety anytime on and you know how this goes when like a child texts you or whatever. As soon as I put this phone down, I will get a response. I'm holding it, waiting for a response. I'm gonna give it a little bit. All right, you got it? Yeah, so you're driving, so same thing. Yeah, simple. Thank you. Thank you, Casper. Yeah. So the cop can't see you. That way, so you get it below the dash. Two drivers and one just look over and like you're in the passenger seat. All right, I'm putting it down. She didn't respond back. We know what's happening. I gotta shift out of this. I'm going too slow. That's the problem. Like if I go up the you know, one more gear up and then I'm not paying attention, I'm gonna get race miles. Wait a minute. Look at that truck up on the right. It turned right in front of this other guy. Write him up, everybody. Oh, come on. Making me tempted to go back to TMP. They're just like, you can put no traffic on there you want. I'm like, no. Now, the race miles on trucks book is only if you go over 81, I think. I always just set it to 80 to be safe. So, like, if you're on Truckers MP, where there's no traffic, you know, as long as there's no other drivers around, you just bust right through everything just going at 80. As long as you don't, you know, wipe out. No, legit, there was a dip in the road. That was pretty cool.
Go straight.
Now you can, Ghost, if you want like to play realistic, you can turn on citations and all, and if there's a cop or whatever, you'll get fined and ticketed. So you can do that. But in terms of like trucks book, it doesn't change anything. But like you can even, you know, like I said, you can go all the way to fatigue simulation where you got to pull in the rest stops and sleep. And what happens, I've never done that ever, but what happens with that is if your driver's tired and you're not at a rest stop like in sleep, like the screen, my understanding is it kind of goes black, like kind of like you're nodding. But if I'm nodding, then Didge, thank you for the sub. It's my Digipoo. Play Call of Duty. We actually talked about Call of Duty earlier. What are you doing awake? It's 9:50 at night. What time is it? Whoa! But I don't need to do fatigue because I got all you guys in the truck. You guys can just grab the wheel if I doze off. Johnny wanted to, I told John because earlier he asked if I was in Nebraska yet, and I said how we're going to look for him at every McDonald's when we're in Nebraska. Oh, so there's actually a AI passing over there. Did you have fun on the server earlier, Didge? Everything, you still happy with the mods and everything? I will say, everybody, too, Didge has the sexiest truck driver AI image of himself. Oh. look at that sky right there. That's really pretty. The skies are, I marvel at them all the time. I turned my scaling down. I had it even looking better, but... And I'll tell you what looks really good, but I'm not paying... Those paid graphic mods, I've watched streamers have that. Oh my god. Yeah, I'll give it to you. Did you? Yes, yes, I am very jealous of Didge. In many ways. He's got a driving rig, he's sexier. Always evolving means, that's the definition of, if you looked at it in the dictionary, always evolving means he's always putting more money into it. Maybe I need new speakers. That was the last one. Look at that sunset. Alright. We're doing it, chat. I think we're gonna regret it. Damn it. I was about to go up to 80, but I can tell you what's gonna happen. Rig, I'll tell you, Afterlife, Didge has to deal with me all the time when I watch other streamers and I see their rigs and how jealous I am of them. And the funny thing is I could do it. I'm just too lazy to do it. This is Mrs. Jammer, OMJ's lady. She's all good with it. Oh, cool. My dad's birthday is actually Thursday. January is a very busy birthday month. I got my dad's, and then my wife's, and then my youngest daughter. Yeah, Sparrow. Yeah, she's already counting down. I saw that. Damn January babies, we just got done the holidays. Well, this trip is not really a lot of highway. I'm just gonna keep look up and talking to you guys for a minute.
Go straight.
Yeah, I'm looking at chat. I'm like, oh no, man, that red light, I didn't know it was there. December's rough too. Yeah, Johnny's December. I always enjoy Johnny's though because then he turns older than I am, so I can always remind him. Yeah, I'm July, so it's like halfway. I gotta take it right. I'm actually gonna have to stop.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
Look at that. That's professional right there. As I put it in reverse and scared the person behind me. Oh, they're moving. Max was going to get me on a turn signal. Dig knows that I've actually been looking at the next upgrade is getting a turn signal that mounts on your wheel. Yeah, you're out. I mean, it's kind of silly because the buttons on my wheel really do it. You're happy with your button box though, Dig? Happy with that purchase?
Right.
That thing, I really like the button box. Tomorrow, yeah, and you got the sim panel company, right? Same company. Let me know how it's built. And you're looking at maybe a better CB. Yeah. Well, after the CB fun we had for this server here, that was very confounding.
Exit right.
All in the stupid Windows settings. I had the CB set for ATS, and Dig could not hear me. And I couldn't hear me, and then eventually Dig figured out I had to make my CB the default mic in my Windows settings in order for it to work on this server for him to hear me. Yeah, it makes zero sense. I mean, I told it for this game to use that microphone. And like my thing was lighting up. I'm testing the microwave everywhere else. Oh, so you're on? I said microwave. Somebody watch the road. Get off of my server, damn it. I'd say I'd do a run with you there, Max, but you're just gonna slam into every vehicle, aren't you? Yeah. Come driving up that way and there's like just cars piled all over the place like The Walking Dead. I wonder why Max has a snowplow on the front of his truck. Let's hope nobody's around this curve. Huh. Just a snowplow.
It wouldn't be that bad now.
You dent any NPC car and Afterlife is gonna fine you majorly.
I just see an ambulance.
We need lots of ambulances on the server for everybody we run off the road. All right, 100 miles to go. Just a little bit over.
A lot of traffic behind.
Who, Max? Not me, of course. I never would do that. Listen, I saved us all last night.
Gotta find out.
We've been safe tonight, Tracy. We've actually even stopped a few times at traffic lights. And... oh, it is pouring out there. I just looked out. You know what's nice is I could see the angle it's coming. I think it's going to hit my bedroom window, so I'll be able to hear that when I go to sleep tonight. That'll be nice. I don't know if you're still here, Didge, man. I go back and forth with this damn adaptive cruise control because there's times I slow down when I shouldn't.
Go straight.
I ain't got no windshield wipers.
They all sound like you problems.
Go
He's got
straight.
a I mean, he can answer, but he's got like
They are.
a fire tablet or something that you can like. So you don't need the button box is nice, but there's a lot of like programs with like Android tablets. There's one with iPad, but the better one is to get like an Android, like a Fire tablet or like an Android tablet. There's a lot of options there. It's probably, I don't know if he's using Dash Panel or Sim Dash or. They're just probably asleep because I bored them.
All the cars are speeding.
So you can do a lot of cool things with it. So like, yeah. So like you can really on a tablet, Ghost, with that program, you could make a button box. I mean, it's not as solid to this. And this actually, the nice thing with this sim panel, I know it's kind of hard to see from the distance, but you can even change the background lights. You can make all the buttons different color lights. But so you can use a tablet and do a lot of the same type of things. Yeah, his setup is nice. And then he's got like the butt kicker speakers and everything.
I found the windshield wipers.
Is it your hand sticking out the window?
I wish.
See, this is the one
Oh,
thing.
no, huge pile up.
This one thing with traffic that I like is the traffic density mod I use. It's like 12:30 at night and there's not as many cars. Yeah, now you know why I'm jealous of it though, Ghost, right? Woo-hoo. Like a professional right there.
Go straight.
You do those type of things, Ghost? Like I said, the wheel alone is such a significant difference with this game. It's still not for everybody. But once I started playing this with the wheel, man, it was like hooked. And if I'm not streaming, like, you know, I'll chill, I'll watch TV or something, or Twitch. There's no drawbridge here, everybody. We're good. This has been pretty during the daytime. I don't know the last time I delivered a Newport.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
You could do it with a controller. I mean, it's, you know, I actually, when I first played, I was on a keyboard long ago. Yeah, then you'll really love it, man. There are some people in OTR that put in tons of miles and they're using like a keyboard or a controller. Now, and the other thing goes to, you know, the wheel, and if you have a 3-monitor setup, you know, where it's like I can look out the side windows and look at my mirrors and everything. Uh-oh. Oops.
A new route.
Oh, I knew that. I just wanted to test the GPS.
Turn right.
So like that's the other thing is like a, you know, a 3-monitor setup
Keep left. And then turn left.
is a
Too busy texting, got reason.
is a game changer.
Turn left. Get ready to turn left. Turn
So it's so
left.
nice, like just to be driving and look to the side and I can see my mirrors. This is a pretty spot.
You have arrived at your destination.
That spot again. Fuck that. I could do it. I don't know. I'm not patient tonight. The more you do the back and end, the better you get at it. But still, my initial angle sometimes is still my weakest area. All right. Maybe we don't have to go to the bathroom, but we're gonna do a bathroom break. This has been a couple hours. It's good to get up. And we'll do another run. Get a nice shot here like that. There we go. All right, I'll be back in a minute. see what we're gonna do next. It's a shame it's not. I could mod this and change it to daytime. Screw with Max. Where is Max? Let's see. Nowhere. No job. All right. I need the fuel on this trip. That's too short. Oh, I'll tell you, I would do this one, but that'd keep me up crazy late. But I'm tempted. Because actually, I don't have an alarm tomorrow morning. You're still in Washington? Yeah, you didn't take a job yet, huh? Probably. See, we just went that way is the only thing. Then we could go down to Santa Cruz. I want to do that 2,000-mile job, but it'll be crazy late. It's tempting. Another night. Why don't we take this guy? We'll go down Santa Cruz. Shorter trip, but we'll do it. So Max, I don't know if you hear me or not. I'm not on CB right this second, but after I take this job, if you want to do it, you just you go to the menu and then up into the convoy, and then you can I can show you on the stream. I don't know if it'll teleport you or what it does. It's the only thing, because I haven't tried it yet. I want to do that bigger load, but with the weather and everything, I'm better off not taking it. Oh, so you just gotta do, you didn't do your copy your profile. Oh, that's right, you had to make new profiles. That's right. All right. Yeah, just do jobs for a while, man. That's what Didge did for the longest time, even when he had money at first, when he first played. Even when he had money, he kind of liked just driving for the man. I think it's this one. Actually, it's sometimes cool. Then you're driving different trucks and all. All right, we'll fuel up probably on this run. Yeah. Well, don't even. I mean, if you want a sleeper, but.
Right. Turn right. Turn right.
I forgot that your profiles were gone, so you couldn't even copy them.
Get ready to turn left.
I was when I took my quick little break. There was part of me for a minute that was like, you know, maybe the next one
Turn left.
I like follow all the traffic laws, and then I'm like, nah. I gotta come up to Newport again. This is nice here. Yeah, Steam Cloud, that's the thing, is when you copy profiles, you need the Steam Cloud off. The game is looking funky for a minute. It's like shaky. You know what might be good in the future? I just thought of this and I didn't do this, Max. Is to have one, I don't know how it would work. Like if you had like one vanilla profile that was Steam Cloud. So like I copy this profile again, but I Steam Cloud that one. Yeah, that way, I don't know. I'd assume it would work. That way, if something like that ever happens to you, then you still have a file. Instead of starting from the beginning.
Go straight.
Oh, we're gonna get fueled here just to get out of the way.
And then turn right. Turn right.
Can I go around here for the gas station?
Recompute.
Yeah. So yeah, because the one thing, Ghost, is if you're copying
Turn left.
profiles and all, one of the key things is to not. You don't want Steam Cloud because it fucks it up. All right, anybody got $909 I can borrow? Yeah, it's in that YouTube thing that I have. So, well, no, I have to get all the way out of here to show you. You can disable for the game, but actually, so in ATS, each profile there's like a manage profile thing, and with that, you can disable Steam Cloud on your profile. So, in theory, then I would tell me then that one of your profiles you could not do that, and then Steam Cloud would do it. So because like I have like 5 different profiles depending on what mode I'm playing, but you'd like to copy your profiles because that way you're not starting over, like, you know, with no money and no trucks. And so Max lost it, so like because there was no Steam Cloud, he can't get back those profiles. Yeah, that's what they recommend. Yeah, like Max, another thing would be like in the future, and or something for me, instead of Steam Cloud even, is you take one of the profiles in your folder and, like Ghost was saying, you make a backup and put it on, like, you know, a different drive or an external or something, and then that way you have the backup one. Yeah, so like Ghost, like I have a single player profile, I have this convoy mode server profile, I have a TMP profile, and I have a like a vanilla one with no mods on it or anything. Buy your own damn truck.
I will be soon.
I haven't looked at it. But there's a used truck thing now too.
Oh, but they're all expensive.
Yeah, so like I play a lot of single player first, and then I just copy that one. Now I kind of vary because like my TMP profile is at a higher level, but when I copied for the convoy, I just used my lower level guy. But I you know, I have tons of money in the trucks I want.
I gotta get to level 13 for the truck I want.
Guess you're not sleeping tonight.
Gotta go to work till 4 tomorrow.
I'm trying to be good and not go around this truck. That won't last. But it's pretty easy to copy profiles. There's a YouTube video out there that's...
Always do 70 and a 60.
What the hell? He just slammed on the brakes.
Keep right, and then turn right.
I love the AI turns sometimes are very, very sudden. All right, I think we're on to 5 for a while.
I think I've done the same route a few times now.
And just back and forth and level it up so that you can get what you want.
Just been doing Seattle to Kenwick.
All right, we got some highway driving for a while. Yeah, I'm doing a lot of Walmart to wall. I might as well be a Walmart driver tonight.
I'm doing BNSF to BNSF.
Being naughty. Hooking again. All right, John, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out, man. And for your runs of knowledge. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Johnny.
The tonight, man, with that, how that, I can see how the rain's just hitting my bedroom window, man. I'm looking forward to that. I love hearing the rain.
I got a metal roof next to my window. Hearing it awful.
Metal roof would be nice. Yeah, yeah, but yeah. Running water and stuff's always enjoyable. Nothing more relaxing to me than the ocean sounds, but like when I'm at the beach at the ocean, man, it's so common hearing the waves. Yeah, thunderstorms I love. Johnny's getting really old, by the way. It's 9:30 his time. And he makes fun of Didge. I didn't actually think about that when we make fun of Didge. That I got to do the math that John's an hour behind me.
What are traffic laws?
Come again?
I don't know. I just know.
That blanket Tracy's making is naughty. You know, I went into a yarn store, Tracy. There was a picture of you saying our greatest customer. Okay, yeah. Actually, I forgot. I haven't even gone to Discord to see Johnny's picture of the Runza. What's crazy is that's not even an NSFW. It looks like a fancy Hot Pocket. Yeah, I thought it was like a sandwich always before, so once you said it's kind of like a pierogi, I'm like, Alright, somebody watch the road. Yeah, look at this thing. Should have done it when he was still on. Holy shit, there's like a ton of chat. Oh, yeah. Sparrow, what WTF is it? Well, it's still got bread though. It's like, huh. I love the Sparrow. WTF is it? There, I almost just killed us only once in that moment when I was on my phone. All right, yeah. Oh, did you already put it in hobbies? I just went to the food channel. Like, we don't always have a lot of activity on our Discord, so when I went into it, I was like, oh my god. Because there's all these different things that lit up for me that there's something in. I'm not used to that. Okay. Well, then let's not be safe, Tracy. It's in hobbies. The game's acting weird. It's kind of like I don't know if you guys see it or not, but it's like, it feels like it's a little jumpy right now. Oh, that's the start. Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, Tracy, when are you gonna do the octopus one? Thanks, Ghost. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, this trip has been kind of, screen's like a little jumpy. I don't even want to know how much yarn that would take. I mean, I think Tracy has enough yarn for it. For probably about 10 of them. As much yarn as she buys. Thanks for slowing. Well, I was probably gonna do one more run after this, but since my game's kind of acting wonky, this might be it. It's never really done this. I don't know what's up with the storm tonight. No, I'm gonna give my computer a good night's sleep tonight, though. Anyway, I'll be shutting that down. Well, you gotta get the clearance yarn. Now, if does your husband just wait in the car, or does he go in and torture? Because I love you and all, Tracy. I think I'd stay in the car. I did the ultimate old man a few years ago. My wife, we just got into our house after being away. So she had a lot of grocery shopping and then had to buy other stuff. So, and it was at a super Walmart or whatever. And I was just gonna be miserable if I went. I was in the car. She came out with the groceries and went back in for the other thing. It was at least an hour and a half, and it was still the happiest hour and a half of just people watching, sitting in the car rather than being in the store. I didn't even talk to anybody. I wasn't even on my phone that much. I was just people watching. I was like, I should have got a send an invoice for parking lot security.
I did it. I bought it.
Stepping up to the big leagues. Well, concerned why the hell my game's choppy so much. This never happens. Glad I didn't do that 2,000-mile run. Definitely gonna be my last run. I didn't mean to go that way. This is acting so damn weird.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
Yeah. I can get those deals. Yankee Candle long ago, they used to do like the week between Christmas and New Year's, like the whole store was like 50% off. And my wife, OMJ's lady, would buy cases of it and I would just be standing there holding cases of these candles in the Yankee Candle store, and people just looking at me like, poor guy. I like candles. Oh, damn it. I was going to do one more run after this, but this is definitely the last run of my game. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I didn't hear you, Max, and that since I was talking. My computer's telling me to stop. Good for you, there's no damage.
Not for me, but the other cars are in.
Yeah, I'm already getting complaints from the NPCs.
Well, that sucks for them.
You know what's funny is when I look at OBS, and I have it on a smaller screen, but it doesn't look as jumpy as it does to me on mine. Like annoying me levels. I don't think Yankee Candle does that anymore, where they like do the whole store 50% off. Now we have been, being New Englanders, we've actually been to the Yankee Candle warehouse. We've gone up there once. I've driven by it for business a bunch of times when I have to travel. Yeah, it wouldn't be worth it then. Yeah, the Walmart ones. What's your go-to smell? Depends on season or just how you're, what you're feeling. Peach, mango, time of year, something spicy, gingerbread cookies. We're artificial tree people, so we'll sometimes get the, you know, like the pine ones, so that way. Vanilla's always a good one, yeah. I did learn too, I don't know if you do this, I think it was a Yankee Candle they even told us, when you smell them, in between them, you always, like, you know, smell something to change the reference so you don't have the smell of the previous candle. And we're more than halfway there. might get through tonight with almost not trying to kill us. Oops, sorry about that, chat. I gotta look for server settings to find you.
I just got a loan for this. Have anything left?
All right. Oh, that sounds nice. Wow. The cookie one, sometimes you're like, oh, I'm hungry. Sister-in-law, she lights candles all over the place. Oh, cool. Well, at least this time we're going south. We're not stopping at your house, so he doesn't have to worry about company tonight. We're gonna go to with the storm tonight. We're just gonna do the good old shutdown of the computer, turn off the surge protectors, power everything down. Oh, really? I showed you a picture of all the Lego stuff we have here at school. That's a premium, man, Lego too. It's not cheap. I guess if he's got all that Lego though, he can't give you shit about the yarn.
Right.
Do you know if there's
Turn right.
You cut out, Max. Okay, do you know if there's...
Keep right.
is there any way to change sensitivity?
sensitivity?
Yeah, so that way it picks up my...
Maybe something in the settings. Not server settings, but yours.
Keep left.
The Lego dragon. And we got 180 miles to go.
Keep left.
Yeah, next time you want to get yarn, if he says something, you just be like, just go point to the Legos. Be like, uh-huh.
Have you tried out that Lego Fortnite at all?
I have not played Fortnite in probably at least a year. Yeah.
We'll have to start doing them nights again.
So Tracy, like, I just imagine he walks in this one room and it's like, because there's just yarn everywhere. Or it's all in a closet. He opens the closet door, he just gets yarn just dumped right on him. Boom, look at that.
I think I got the trucks moving to go.
Keep
There's a
left.
pretty there. They're reworking California. I think they're still reworking. I don't think it was in the last update. It's really weird. On OBS, it does not look like it's as jumpy as it is on my game. That's pretty right here. This is a nice pretty drive down tonight too. Pretty. Oh, you guys can look out your side window there.
Keep left.
You keep it together, like use bins or shelves. You know what the yarn's thinking? What do we do to you?
Right. And then turn right.
Why are we the ones you don't want?
Right.
Uh-oh. Oh, boys. I was not ready for that. Oh, this AI just freaking turned into me. That one was not my fault either. $25? What are we, rich? That lane, I hate when it does like 2 lanes. It goes, no, 1 lane. I can't believe you donated some yarn.
traffic stuff off.
Makes things more alive.
Like the detour traffic and that.
No, I remember up here is like the loopity-loo. Whee! Put your hands in the air, going around down the hill. Three pins of 3x3 storage cube, 7 to 9 drawers under your bed, bookcase next to your desk. That's a
Keep right.
that's a significant amount, Tracy.
Turn right.
But it's what you do. A naughty hooker's got to have plenty of supplies to hook. Oh shit. Just what I intended to do. I was reading the trees. All of a sudden I saw the red light and I'm like, I'm not gonna be able to get around these guys. Oh, that's cool. Oh, really? That's good you donated some stuff. Oh, we got 50 miles to go. Then unfortunately, since my game's acting weird, we're gonna call it a night.
Can the convoys go up past 4?
It can. I paid for a 4-person one since not many people do it. The next level's 8.
And the 4-person is kind of nice. It's all me, you, Did, and go.
Almost there. Everybody can stretch their legs, get out of the truck. I'm taking you to Santa Cruz, so. Oh, that is handy, yeah. See, what if you made some yarn, like if you made like some cookies and then like, you know, then they magically turn into cookies. You can be like the yarn witch. Yeah, the Yarn Witch. But you already had a name before.
And then exit right.
Oh.
Exit right. Turn right.
You've already had one name change, though. See? Yeah, see?
Keep right. And then turn right.
How would yarn cookies taste
Right.
after we come?
Harry. Full of fiber, yeah.
That sounds. Yeah, that sounds about right.
All right, 1 mile out. We're just gonna try and get around this traffic here, I think.
I mean, Tracy's part of
Keep right. And then turn right.
Oh, it's on the right. I thought it was on the left. Oh, it's one of these dollar stores that they made look like a Walmart with my bod.
Marvel or the
Turn right.
Like here, I didn't hear that one, Max.
You have arrived at your destination.
would Tracy be part of Marvel or DC?
Marvel or DC as a witch. All right. Since my game is at, hold on a second. All right, enjoy there, Max. Since my game's starting to act funky for some reason, and I'm gonna end it.
Good night.
I will not be on tomorrow night, and I have to do that thing I gotta do a lot of times on Wednesdays. But we're getting there. Probably Marvel, huh? But thank you everybody for hanging out, for chatting. We learned more about Runza tonight. Tracy and her yarn. Didge with a resub, and D Casper with a follow, so thanks for that. And probably Thursday. You're welcome, Tracy. Thank you for being here and entertaining me. So probably Thursday, but definitely not tomorrow night. So with that, have a good night.